compact size. We'll meet two Coon Rapids powerlifters who are on their way to the World Championships in Las Vegas. And are you confused by the carb craze? No matter where you look, everyone seems to be talking about carbs. Come along as we sort it all out for you with dietitian Amy Hood. Plus, family fun for fall just minutes from home. We'll head to the pumpkin patch. It's all next on the all-new Talk of the Town. Hi everybody, welcome to the all-new edition of Talk of the Town. I'm Stephanie Ring. Thanks for tuning in today. We've decided to change up the show format a little bit to take you to more places and expose you to more fun in the community. Each month we'll continue to meet interesting people, but we'll also explore other topics in special segments titled Lifestyle, Closer Look, and Just for Fun. So let's get started. Today we're going to meet two Coon Rapids teens who have landed big titles in the world of powerlifting. Derek and Kyle Chido are identical twins, and they're incredibly strong. Each of them can deadlift over 500 pounds. It's amazing. We caught up with them during a recent training session to learn more about their sport and find out their secrets to success.
Drive it. Drive it. There you go. Speed. Power up. Drive it.
They're not your typical weightlifters. At 5'6" and 5'5", Derek and Kyle Chido are world champion powerlifters. Powerlifting is a sport that doesn't get a lot of attention, but it's one that requires incredible strength, ability, and determination.
Yeah, we're good at it. It's definitely a gift, you know, being good at it. So
you gotta always look at how much you weigh and what weight class you're in, but for the weight we lift and our body weight, it's impressive.
Impressive, to say the least. Kyle is in the 148-pound weight class and can bench press 340 pounds. He can deadlift 535 pounds. Derek is in the 165-pound weight class and can bench press 344 pounds. Deadlifting, he can lift 556 pounds. They're serious numbers from two teens who are serious about their sport.
Well, it's a lot of pressure on you. It feels really good once you get it up, but
you can also go the other way and you can miss it. So
you got to be mentally prepared as well as physically.
And the physical and mental preparation only comes through hard work. For the last 3 years, Derek and Kyle have worked with professional trainer Randy Waldorf. Combining various lifts and techniques, the twins have built their strength and transformed their bodies.
They have an inner strength they don't like to lose. And for a weightlifter, that's the main thing, is you want to win legally, any way you can do it without cheating, but you have this thing inside you that doesn't like to go home with second place, and they have that, and that's unique. A lot of lifters don't have that. They're just happy to compete, and these boys want to win.
But it's taken time to build up that winning mentality and strength. Derek and Kyle's dad, Jim, says it hasn't always been there.
They were a little underdeveloped. They were, and it's not uncommon for twins, but for their size, believe it or not, before they started working out, they were weaker than normal. Okay, they were, I probably shouldn't say this, but Derek isn't here. He wrestled in middle school, and he lost every match. Every match. Kyle was hurt during that time, but and I quickly noticed that his physical abilities weren't up to the rest of the kids. He wasn't developed. I could see it. It was pretty obvious, actually. So I mean, it's shocking to come from that standpoint, you know, in about a 3-year period, to lifting poundages, you know, breaking records and being a world champion in his age and weight class. So.
Jim Chido knows what it takes to be a great powerlifter. He competed in the sport for 4 years. Now he enjoys training with his sons and watching them meet their goals.
I get more enjoyment out of working with them, watching them compete, than I do training myself. It really is. It's just, it's hard to explain, but the enjoyment factor is much greater, training and working with them and spending that extra time with them. So.
Drive the legs. It's just driving is all you're doing. Down.
Now with state, national, and world records under their belts, Derek and Kyle are on their way to becoming world champions again. In November, the two will travel to Reno, Nevada for the WABDL 2004 World Championships. Last year at the World event, both Derek and Kyle had personal bests, competing in both the bench press and deadlift competitions.
The World Championships were the most fun, watching them up on the platform, and the competition was pretty heated for Derek especially. He won by 6 pounds. And to watch the intensity and watch them when they stood up there with their cups, it was real exhilarating.
This year, the two hope to break more records and maintain their titles of world champions.
Between 5 and 10 repetitions, your muscles are about as warm as they're going to get.
In powerlifting, it's all about maximum weights, and there's some specialty gear that can help improve your performance. Wristbands, deadlift suits, and bench shirts are all tools that can help in the lift, but it's the bench shirts that can be the most challenging and tricky to put on.
Shirts are made out of polyester, and they also have some that are made out of canvas and some that are made out of denim. This is a single ply shirt, which is the least shirt that you can get as far as the thickness of it. They have double plies, and what this does is it supports the shoulders.
The skin-tight shirts can help give that added boost in the lift. The athlete with the best bench press record in the world can lift 285 pounds more with the shirt on, so experts say it definitely makes a difference.
All right, now I can see the scars up over.
Look at your neck.
Yeah, I see.
But once it's all over, the battle scars remain, cuts and bruises that are all worth it.
They give you support and
Something you gotta wear. You
yeah,
know?
for when you're competing.
Yeah. If you don't use them,
You're at a disadvantage, so
big time.
gotta stick with the pain and just get used to them.
While gear like this is all legal and allowed, there's other types of enhancements that have given powerlifting a bad name.
Steroids is a big issue in powerlifting. It's been for a lot of years. I've chose to go the clean route, but it is at times very tempting when you're in a meet knowing that you could win and you're going to come in second because you didn't do steroids. It's more rampant than people think. It happens in every sport. I think it's a lot more prevalent than people want to say, but it's a shortcut, and people use it because it gets them faster to where they want to go, and people want to win. And unfortunately, that's the way they take. I like to think you can overcome that with hard work, and you have to enjoy the sport. And so we look for guys that, I pick people to train that enjoy the competition. I don't want to train people that want to use drugs or take shortcuts to get there.
For Derek and Kyle, there are no shortcuts, no drugs, nothing artificial. Just hard work, dedication, and pushing their bodies to the limit.
I mean, a lot of people do question a lot of lifters, and you know, powerlifting is polluted with it. So, and it's in there. You know, there's users, and they drug test, and for the most part, I mean, they catch a lot of people, but also on the other side, there's a lot of people getting away with it. So, it just makes it so unfair. I mean, you really can't compete, you know, with somebody who's using it.
Just gotta give it your best and hope you do good. And you know, that's part of what's I think keeps us motivated is, you know, there's no drugs involved. It's just hard work, discipline, and that's what keeps you going.
And it all comes naturally.
Yep. You work hard for it, and it's something I think it's something you appreciate more when you work super hard for it.
Working hard for their goals and achieving more than they ever imagined. Derek and Kyle have proven their skill, and they're destined for more future success.
It's amazing to see where they came from to where they're at now, and where they're going to go to. You know, they're still got a lot of hunger in them, and that's good.
I'm very proud of them. The pride comes in the determination and the desire rather than the achievements, simply because the achievements, although they're extremely important, the determination and desire that it takes to train week after week after week, and the discipline that it takes, that to me, and that's something I couldn't instill in. That desire and that determination comes from within. I can't teach that. I didn't teach that, and that is their character coming through. And, that is special.
special ability for two Coon Rapids teens who've lifted their way to the top of the powerlifting world.
All right, good workout.
Derek and Kyle will head to Las Vegas in November for the World Championships, and we wish them the best of luck. We'll let you know how they did.